All right, at the KOA, I got my bug screen up, as you can see, and a beautiful sunset going on. I'm over the sadness. Well, I'm not over the sadness. I am getting to the angry stage. But anyways, so this is the KOA. Over here is the pool. We'll walk over there real quick. I don't think anybody is gonna break into my van. At least I hope not. That would really suck. Hello. So yeah, this is a really nice KOA. It's the holiday KOA at I think it's Stark and Gainesville. So we've got a little playground over here. I guess my original campsite was going to be way down there, and she was like, well, I moved you on purpose because the one that you picked was so far away and you're a solo traveler and I didn't want you to have to walk forever away to the bathroom, so I put you closer to the pool and the bathroom. And I was like, whew, thank you. So I'm gonna take a shower tonight. But yeah, they have I don't know what that game is called, I can't remember, but music and pool and bathrooms right there, little cabins. There's a little cabin right there and right over there too. So this is pretty cool. I like it. I wish I was going to be here a little bit longer, but I'm not. I'm heading down to Miami tomorrow. I'm going to be staying at a hotel that is owned by the Marriott, right next door to Grant Cardone's headquarters there in Miami. So I'm going to be there from the 2nd to the 5th. So really it's only 3 nights. It's the 2nd, the 3rd, and the 4th, and 2 full days. And then I'm going to leave early on the 5th to get up to Georgia. And I'm probably going to drive as far as I can, as far as my legs and my body will allow me to be in the van. I'm done with 8-hour shit. I'm done with that. I don't want to deal with that. So I think I need to fix my my bug screen. It's not really where I want it to be. So I'm gonna have to fix that. So maybe I'll do that and let you guys watch me. Fun. I'm still really upset with my sweet face being a moron and doing something stupid, and because I'm gonna miss his ass, but can't really do much about that because he's gone now. Figure this out. I think that's how it's supposed to go. I don't freaking know. I don't know what I'm doing. I really don't. I guess it'll do its job. I don't fucking know. Whatever. But, you know, I kind of want to stay out here. So, yeah. I'm still really sad. Got the Starlink. Starlink is working. It's really not working that great. Like, I'm trying to watch videos that I've done to make sure these are the videos that I want to use when I start editing, because I haven't made any videos yet for YouTube. I want to wait till I have some fun stuff going on. Do you hear that noise? They're up there in that tree. In this tree. And it's birds. I don't know what kind of birds it is that makes that noise. But it feels really good right now. It was freaking hot when I first got here, but now it's like cooled down so much and there's such a nice breeze. So yeah, I just kind of sketches me out. Like, are these birds that are gonna attack me? But it's really pretty. I was giving you guys the view, but I want to look at the view now. You can look at the van. So, yeah, where my brother and his wife live, I freaking love it. It is so beautiful there. You know, if my kids were like, Mom, let's move to Florida, that's where I would go. That's exactly where I would go in Florida, because like if I wanted to go down and visit the Keys and stuff, you know, it's just like going up to Tahoe or, you know, Oregon. It's, well, no, that's further. That's way further, Oregon. But I mean, I would move here if both my kids were like, Mom, let's go to Florida. I'd be like, yeah, let's go. I'd get out of California in a heartbeat. Fucking new scum, man. Asshole. That's what he is. I love California, but I don't love the politics in California. It just bites the big one. That was funny. I'm jealous. I am, though. I have a bike and I don't have a bike rack. So I am jealous.
I have one, but I can't get it over here to ride it with.
There you go.
Besides, I think she would outride me anyway.
Yeah. Oh, it's funny, that little girl. But yeah, where my brother lives, up in the panhandle of Florida, it is beautiful, and the weather is beautiful. It's beautiful. Like, I love the tropical weather. I've always loved tropical weather. And that storm, like when we met with Tim after we had lunch and went swimming with the stingrays, we met my brother at their lot where they're building their house. And the thunder was so gnarly over there and the lightning, but he took this picture of this cloud that looked like it was going to be a tornado. So it was nar. It was pretty crazy. I think all these people work here with the golf carts. They're so nice here. I love Florida. Like, look at the person over there with the American flag. Can you see? I like that. I have an American flag Sasquatch on my van. Have you seen it? I don't think you have. It's new. I got it last month. My Sasquatch. My American flag Sasquatch. I love like all the moss on the trees too. Like, I honestly feel like I'm in like another country, like over here in Florida, and like driving through Alabama and Louisiana. It just feels lighter. It feels like the America I grew up in as a child. In California, I just don't recognize the California. I love Florida. And everybody's so nice in the South. Like, they're so nice. And when they say ma'am in their Southern accents, like, I love it. Like, if you're not in the Marines and you don't have a Southern accent and you call me ma'am, I'm like, I'm not old enough to be a ma'am yet. But if you have a Southern accent or you're in the military, all about it. Clyde needs AC because I can see myself doing a lot of road trips to Florida to visit my brother. I could see that happening. We need AC in there. I'm just gonna have to suck it up and do it. Once I start making money, that's my whole point of coming here to my mastermind. I mean, we have to have multiple streams of income, especially if you live on the West Coast. You have to. There's no way you can do it without having multiple streams. And right now, I'm not making jack yet. I have my YouTube, But unless I'm posting like every day or every other day, it's not going to happen for me. So I got to start posting. I got to start making better content. And I know that. And that's what I plan on doing. So I'm trying to. It's really nice out. It's really pretty. The sunset's getting prettier. I can feel the mosquitoes. So as much as I want to sit out here and watch this, I think I'm going to have to go back in the van. You know, when I think about it, I think that is for the back of the van. I think it's for the back of the van. I mean, it's cooling down. I could just go in the van and shut the door and have the fans on. I have the things up there. I could just put the fans on. I think I'm going to do that. Because, like, I think the mosquitoes are going to go through there. The mosquitoes are going to go through there. All right, I think that's it for the night, you guys. Sorry about today. This was a really sad day. And after I found out about Jess, I didn't feel like being on camera. But I wanted to be real and raw with you. And that's what this is all about. So I'm not going to censor myself, and I'm not going to pretend I'm someone that I'm not. And if you don't like something, I'm not sorry. I am who I am. I've been censored my whole life up until I was 48, and I'm not going to be censored anymore. It's not going to happen. This is who I am. Follow me or don't. There's nothing I can do about it. I can't change who I am, just like you can't change who you are. So, all right, I'm out. This isn't working. That's bullshit. Go away. This is for the back. Oh my God. My emotions are like a wave right now. I can't like pinpoint how I'm feeling. I'm definitely sad. I'm gonna be sad for a long time. Like I wanted to take him in the van and get him out of Vegas to different trips, like to Washington and Wyoming and Colorado, and go back to Oregon and get his guitars, and so he could start playing and, you know, making money on YouTube and Epic Sound and follow his passion. And we weren't in a relationship, you know, we were just friends. We definitely had a connection. And when we first met, it was undeniable. I didn't see Jess coming. He came in and he, whew, that boy. I'm still like, team sucks. I mean, I definitely supported him in his music, and stuff, and I was warned about him. I'm glad I didn't listen, though, as much as it didn't work out, and as much as he was not right for me and I wasn't right for him at that time. I'm glad I didn't listen. I'm glad that we had what we had, because he was a great person. He had just the biggest heart, and even though he was living the band life and living the rock star life a little bit, I'm glad he was in my life, and I'm glad that God threw us together again. I knew he was struggling. I knew he wasn't happy, and I was hoping that the little time that we spent together would give him some kind of hope. Not about us, just knowing that, he has people. Even though we didn't live close, I was still there for him, and I know there was nothing I could do, and I know this isn't about me. I know. I'm just struggling now with the loss, because I thought we'd have more time. I got a ukulele, and I was like, oh my God, Jess and I could go travel, and whether we were just friends or what, like I just wanted to have my friend back. I did, for a very short amount of time, and like my brother said, God wanted us to see each other again one last time. It's late. I'm gonna turn on some Jersey Shore, and hopefully the new season will get me to start laughing, so I can sleep, because right now I don't think I'm gonna be able to. I feel like every time I close my eyes, I'm just gonna see him. It's not a bad thing. I just know I won't be able to sleep, and I have my mastermind coming up, and I have to be able to focus, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to. I'm going to say it again, you guys. And I'll leave it at this. I mean, I'm going to bring it up because this is affecting my life right now, so it's not like I can just drop this, because my heart's broken. But no matter how angry you are at someone, or how sad you are, or just love the ones that you love, and put the bullshit aside. Don't sweat the small stuff. I get the big stuff, but honestly, tell them you love them. Hug them and hold them close, because there's not always a tomorrow. And sometimes you learn that when it's too late. And that's how I'm feeling right now. I wish I would have reached out to him sooner. I wish I would have. I wish I would have seen him one more time. Don't have that regret. He knew I loved him. I knew he loved me. My only regret was not seeing him one more time. All right, guys. Good night. So I made it to Miami, Florida. I just got to my hotel. Thankfully there's enough parking for my, there's outside parking for my ginormous van. So yeah, I am finally here. It took me long enough. Well, I did stop my brother's for 2 days, so it would have been like a 6-day trip or a 5-day trip. But yeah, it was a smooth drive. Gnarly rain clouds. It is raining. I just found a leak right above me. Yeah, that's a total bummer. But oh well, shit happens. So yeah, now I just have to pack all my shits and figure out what dresses I'm gonna take. It's freaking hot, as I knew it would be. So yeah, it's freaking hot. Hot, humid, and raining, which is super cool. I'm okay with that because you all know I love Hawaii, so this reminds me of Hawaii weather. So I'm stoked about that, but I got to pack all my stuff in here. I'm here, and yeah. So I'm just gonna grab some clothes to bring with me. I might as well bring my bathing suit. Who knows? I might get in it. I might not. I don't fucking know. So, yeah. Okay, let's go. Okay, I'm gonna have to go back to the car. Oh well. Super nice hotel. It's the AC Miami Hotel Ventura. And I am part of the Marriott, what is it called? The Marriott program? Bonvoy, Marriott Bonvoy. So I get points for staying here. And I'm using my credit card, so I get points for that too. What am I doing? Suitcase is top heavy, so it keeps falling. Because I got my computer bag, which is breaking, so I'm probably gonna have to get a new computer bag now because the main zipper is broken. All right. I don't know why, but hotel hallways always freak me out. Oh, okay. Now I see. Okay. The doors are heavy. Oh my gosh, this is nice. Okay. Oh, and down she went. There's the room. Nice bed, nice size bed. TV. Oh, we do have a view. And it looks like that's not where the ocean is, I don't think. I don't know. But it is a nice view. Here's the closet. Safe. A shower. Okay. Oh good, they have conditioner, shampoo, and shower gel. That's awesome. I don't need to buy any. I have to buy some later. And the toilet. And oh, this is a nice view. Hopefully I don't break it this time. I broke the last one. So I wonder where Cordone Capital is. I know it's probably close. Ooh, I have a Starbucks right across the street and a steakhouse. Let me try to do the bed test. Let's see. Bed test? Okay, I'm gonna do it. Okay, yes, it's comfy. It's perfectly medium firm, exactly how I like it. And my boobies didn't fall out, so that's always a good thing. I do have a mini fridge right here, and there's waters. I don't know if the waters are, no, I have to see if those are complimentary. But, okay, so I'm here. I'm excited. Tomorrow is going to be a big, long day, so I'm not going to film that much. If I go down to eat tonight or tomorrow night, which I probably want, I'm probably going to order in because I am hungry. I don't know if I venture out, which I might do. I'll let you guys know. But until then, I'm gonna sign off for now because I need to get some food. Okay, bye. So I'm doing this so I don't forget to turn my personal content sign-in information off. I am going to sign into YouTube and Netflix. So Holly, don't forget the day you leave early in the morning, sign off. Okay, bye. Good morning. So I am not at my mastermind. I went to bed around like 9:30 and I woke up at 1:30 and I couldn't go back to sleep. And it was only like a 3-hour sleep session, maybe a little bit more, 9, 10, 11, 12, yeah, or no, 4. I finally did go to sleep, I think around 4. And I woke up at 8:30. I'm not upset about not going to the conference. When I woke up super early and I wasn't feeling good, I was like, well, maybe I'll just go in the afternoon, or we'll see how I'm feeling, and maybe I won't go. Maybe I'll just go tomorrow. It's gonna be recorded. And I don't feel like if I don't go, it like this whole trip is a waste, because it's not. I've seen a lot. I haven't explored a lot, but I'm going to. I'm watching Sister Wives. I don't know if we talked about this. So my ex-husband was in a relationship with a woman for a very long time, since like 2009. And she's the sweetest thing in the world. And she used to call me her sister wife because Chris and I, we started getting along. And I used to hang out with her and her daughter a long time ago. Or not her daughter, with my kids and her. Oh, I can't, my brain. And at one point during COVID, I lived with them. Well, I lived at my ex-husband's house in the living room. And then when I gave up my apartment in 2023, I gave up my apartment because I originally got the apartment with the ex-douchebag, sociopathic douchebag from hell. And I kicked him out shortly after in December. He wasn't even paying rent anyways. I was paying all the rent. My son punched him because the douchebag, I won't use his name ever. He doesn't deserve me to use his name. His name is DB, short for douchebag. From hell, DBFH, douchebag from hell. He was cheating on me left and right. He beat me up. Shortly after I had major back surgery, I had spinal fusion and 3 disc replacements. Him and his friends framed me for something I didn't do, that I was physically incapable of doing. And I had to fight for 2 years for my freedom. And I got it because the stupid chick wrote a letter to the DA pretty much admitting that she was lying and she was just trying to extort money from me that I didn't have. Anyways, long story short, he came out of the room screaming and yelling, calling me a whore in front of my son. So my son sprang out of his gaming chair and punched him in the face. And the douchebag stuck to him. Mind you, my son's 15 at the time. And that was it. That was all it took. That was it. I opened the door and I said, get the F out. Do not ever come back. So he left. He was already choosing to live in his car anyways. And that's where douchebag he was. He was living in his car with some other chick. His friend's girlfriend. And kept telling him, you know, get off the lease. The office will let you off the lease. I'll sign it. You sign it. The office will let you off the lease. He would never get off the lease. So about 2.5 years later, or 2 years later, because he wouldn't stop coming over, he wouldn't stop stalking me, he wouldn't stop stalking me at work. I had to change my phone number again. And I finally just said, I can't do this anymore. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I was tempted to live in my car with my 2 cats and my dog. I knew my kids were okay at their dad's. And I just gave up my apartment. And then he wanted off the lease when he found out I gave up the apartment. I'm like, what? What? So long story short, my ex-husband called me and said, nope, we're not living in your car. We're making you a room at the house. And so they did. And so I lived with my ex-husband and his wife for like 2 years. So she started calling me her sister wife. So funny. I know, it's a weird situation, dysfunctional family, but it works. So yeah, that's why I told you a little bit about my story, huh? French toast with blueberries. It's not good for my figure, but when you have a craving, just do it. I don't eat like this usually. I eat pretty healthy. Yeah, okay, well, I'm gonna finish eating and I'm gonna watch my Sister Wives. And yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, catch you later. So I haven't made it out of my room. I am processing everything. I'm struggling. Like, I don't even have the want or the need to go anywhere today. I know I need to. I know I need to get out of this room and get my mind off of this loss. I kind of am. I'm editing a video, trying to get, you know, see, that's me. Trying to get some videos out and be productive. I don't know if it's the weather. I mean, it's not beautiful out. It's this. Look, there's a pretty pond down there. I didn't even notice that. There's Clyde way down there. Yeah, I'm struggling with the loss of my sweet face. You know, there's moments where I'm like, I'm normal and I'm, you know, moving on and living my life. And then there's moments where I'm super freaking sad. I watched my YouTube, what was it called? The Spontaneous Trip to Vegas, which is the one that he was on. We were at the Valley of Fire together. I shared pictures of us. And then he was also a little bit on the next Vegas trip when I went to the Nuvo event. He was in the beginning of that one. I'm not like crying. I've cried a lot. I'm just melancholy. Is that what it's called? I'm just melancholy. I'm just like, I'm just sad. I'm just sad, and I just don't feel like doing anything. And it's raining. Like, I'm processing it, but I still think I'm gonna get a phone call or a text. Or Katie's gonna text me and say, Jesse's on the doorstep with a kitty. I want it to be a bad nightmare, but it's not. Fuck, I wonder how wet Clyde is in the cab. It was leaking. There was something leaking up there. It's got a little bit of rust up there, so it could be the rust. It could be going through the rust, so I might have to get that fixed. You know, the people at Club Collision, they totally screwed me. They took care of the rust that was on the upper part above the windshield and around the windshield, and they ordered me a new hood because the hood is like so rusty, like really bad, where it's like crumbling off. And then they ended up moving their shop, and I paid for the paint for them to do the paint on the front end, and I paid for them for a new hood. Haven't heard from them. I have emailed, I have called, and they just totally took my money and ran. Oh, and I paid for the labor for that. Whatever. So, okay. So yeah, I'm trying to get the energy. I'm here. I'm in Florida. I'm in Miami. I don't know. I'm just sad. I'm just blah. Blah, 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 blah. That's how I feel. Just blah. It's like I'm sad, but I'm not crying sad. I'm just sad, and I'm a little, oh, there's a hospital right there, just in case something happens. I'm a little like, I can't believe it. I don't want to believe it. So yeah. Okay, I'm gonna get back to editing. Get a video out for you guys. Okay. Bye. Hi. It is now my last night in Miami. I'll be leaving in the morning. I'm gonna go up to Best Buy to get a hard drive to transfer all my videos that I'm doing onto it after I make videos. And I'm having an issue with my Movavi editor suite. I deleted all of my recent files. I didn't realize I did it from the Movavi recent files, and now every time I try to airdrop a clip or a photo onto my editing suite, it doesn't upload. So I got to figure something out, or I'm gonna have to learn a whole new editing thingy. So also, it has been really stormy, and I know it's storming at home. I know they're having thunder and lightning and like a full like tropical storm, but it is the same here. Like, I think I showed you a picture, or I think I showed you what it looked like the day I got here. Well, it's been like that the whole time. It's finally 6 o'clock or almost 8 o'clock at night, and it is finally not raining and not thundering and lightning. But it just stopped. So the whole time I've been here, it's just been a storm. I guess everything happens for a reason. I will see you guys tomorrow. So yeah, this is gonna be it for this video.